Alrighty, here tonight in Clarinda for a Hawkeye 10 matchup with the Harlan Cyclones and the Clarinda Cardinals. I'm Alex Liss, and I'll be with you throughout the entire game here. So far in the season, Clarinda is 19-3, the Cyclones 22-7. I'll get into some stats here. Harlan, on their past couple of games, they're on a one-game winning streak. That happened Monday night against Sioux City East. Clarinda is on a 4-game winning streak. Their previous game against Glenwood was a 14-10 win, and that game clinched the Hawkeye 10 for the Cardinals, and that means Clarinda won the Hawkeye 10 this year in standings. They are 8, I believe they are, let me get it pulled up here real quickly. They are 17-1 in conference play with 2 games remaining. This Harlan game is one of them, and then on Friday they will travel to Iowa Western and play Lewis Central. With the Cardinals winning the Hawkeye 10, it's their first time ever, according to the Hawkeye 10 conference website. Clarinda also swept for softball as well with an 18-2 record, meaning Clarinda won both softball and baseball this year in the Hawkeye 10 conference. With the game getting just ahead of us, I'll go over Harlan's batting order just before the national anthem. Batting first is Matthew Serfondon, the center fielder. Second, Quinn Coasters, the second baseman. Third, Colton Schneider, the shortstop. Fourth, Brett Hess, the first baseman. Fifth, Hayden Soma, the catcher. Sixth, Joseph Reese, the DH for Braden Ernst, who is pitching tonight. Landon Kaufman, the left fielder. Weston Reese, 8th. And Fox Singer, right fielder, 9th. We'll be back after the national anthem.
Welcome to your exclusive presentation of Clarinda Cardinal Athletics on Forward Digital Solutions. Now we begin our live coverage and hope you enjoy the broadcast.
And as we get underway, I'll go over the Clarinda field for to this afternoon. First base will be Andrew Jones. Second base, Court Neal. Third, Karsten Beckel. Catcher, Ryan Wagner. From left to right in the outfield, it will go Aiden Sunderman, Caden Butt, and Kyle Wagner. On the mound will be Creighton Tuzio. Tuzio on the year has a 7-game winning streak and has pitched 34 innings. Has a batting average of .115. He's allowed 16 hits, 10 runs. He's had 5 errors and has had 72 strikeouts on a 1.01 ERA. Creighton Tuzio will be Clarinda's star for the pitcher and is most likely the reason why he will be pitching against this, strong Harlan team. This Harlan team has been a real work all year. Clarinda actually lost to them earlier into the year, one of Clarinda's only Hawkeye 10 losses, which was a result of 7-5. Tuzio did not pitch in that game, which may have been the reason why Clarinda was not able to really hang on. They didn't really have much pitchers left going into that game. And here today, Creighton Tuzio will be looking to get that 8th win on the season against Harlan. And up your first three batters from Harlan will be Matthew Sorfondon, Quinn Coasters, and Colton Schneider. Harlan is coached by Heath Stein. Clarinda is coached by Rod Eberly. This game will be a very nice one to watch today. We should be in for a very nice Hawkeye 10 matchup. First batter up will be Matthew Sorfondon, the center fielder. On the year, Sorfondon has played in 27 games, has 28 runs, has hit the ball 25 times, 18 RBIs, 3 home runs, and has a batting average of .316. And with Tuzio on the mound tonight, he is Clarinda's star. This may be his last outing of the regular season since postseason starts next Tuesday. Tuzio's first pitch in there for a ball. Sorfondon looked to bunt right away. Tuzio's second pitch, also a ball with a 2-0 count. Tuzio managed to find the strike zone for the first time today for a strike. Sorfondon swings and misses for a strike 2. Count is now 2-2. Sorfondon is one of 6 Harlan players above the 300 mark, and Tuzio gets his first strikeout of the day, with Sorfondon going down in a 2-2 count. Next up will be Quinn Coasters, the second baseman. Coasters on the year has appeared in 29 games, has scored a run 24 times, has hit the ball 32, is able to get 6 doubles, 18 RBIs, as Coasters fouls that one off. He's also averaging a .356 on the year, one of 6 Harlan baseball players in that 300 average range. Tuzio's pitch inside for a ball. 1-1 is the count. And Tuzio's with a pitcher that really likes to get around. He uses his curveball to his advantage as he gets one in there for a strike on Coasters. That'll be 1-2 for the count now. Coasters fouls that off the first base line. You'll have to come back for a 1-2 on a 1-out play. Tuzio's pitch. In there for strike 3. That's Tuzio's second strikeout of the day on only 2 batters. After the strikeout, that'll bring up Colton Schneider, the shortstop today for Harlan. Schneider on the year has appeared in 29 games, has 19 runs, 28 hits, 7 doubles, 1 triple, 1 home run, 25 RBIs, and is averaging a .364 on the year. As that first pitch is in there for a ball. Fouled back by Schneider. 1-1 is the count. Tuzio's in there for strike 2 on Schneider. Count is now 1-2. There is 2 outs for the Cyclones here in the top of the first. And that ball is in there for ball 2. The count is now 2-2 for Tuzio and Schneider, the shortstop. Ball is low for Schneider, and that will make the count full. First full count of the day for these two teams. That is fouled back by Schneider. The count will remain full. And it looks like Wagner may have been hit there on that pitch. Not something to see on your catcher, who's only a freshman. He's been catching for the Cardinals for 2 years now. He's really solid for this group, and to lose him early in this Harlan game would be rough for them. Schneider hits it to the pitcher, Tuzio, and he is going to be able to make the play to first baseman Andrew Jones to end the half inning of the first. We'll be back for the bottom of the first, where Clarinda will be their 1, 2, 3 batters with Cole Baumgart, Ryan Wagner, and Creighton Tuzio.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Welcome back into Clarinda for the bottom half of the first inning. First batter up will be Cole Baumgart, the shortstop. Baumgart on the year has appeared in 22 games, has 32 hits, 8 doubles, 3 triples, a home run, 16 RBIs, and is averaging a .416. Baumgart is one of Clarinda's very heavy hitters. He's able to really get in there. He has a on-base percentage of .478, one of the higher ones of this Clarinda team, as he takes that first pitch for a strike. Baumgart next year will be attending the Community College DMAC as he hits that one straight line drive for a base hit. First of the day for either of these teams. And that'll bring up the catcher, Ryan Wagner. Wagner on the year has appeared in 22 games as well, has 6 runs, 20 hits, 4 doubles, 12 RBIs, and is averaging a .312. As I was saying, Baumgart is heading to the next level. He will be playing at DMAC next year in Des Moines. As that ball is inside, almost hitting Wagner. And as the postseason is rounding here, Harlan will be facing Carroll in their first game on July 12th in Harlan. They will play the winner. If they win, they will play the winner of Creston or Denison Schleswig. As that ball is in there for a ball on Ryan Wagner to take the count to 2-0. Wagner hits a line drive to the second baseman, gets Baumgart out at 2, and he will be out as well, as that'll be a 2-out double play for the Harlan Cyclones. Nice to really get out of there after having that single right away. To have a runner in scoring position this early, Harlan does not want to be able to have that. And that'll bring up number 34, Creighton Tuzio, the pitcher today. Tuzio on the year has a 15 runs, 27 hits, 9 doubles, and 4 home runs. He has 36 RBIs and is averaging a .429. As he lines this to right field, he'll be able to get the single that he wants with the 2 outs, and that'll bring up number 25, Andrew Jones, the first baseman today. Jones on the year has 22 games played, 15 runs, 28 hits, 4 doubles, 15 RBIs, and is averaging a .418. There will be a courtesy runner on first base for the pitcher, Creighton Tuzio. That is Caden Roop. And this Clarinda team really likes to put on some runs early and super late. There's been multiple games where it's been super close all game, and then they let up 7 runs or 8 runs in the top of the 7th, and then they give back 7 or 8 runs in the bottom of the 7th on their own. As that first ball is in there for a ball on Andrew Jones. Jones hits it to the shortstop, and that will be out number 3 by Colton Schneider to Brett Hess, and that will end the inning, and that'll bring up the second inning for the Harlan Cyclones, and the Cyclones are due up with Brett Hess, Hayden Soma, and Joseph Rees. We'll be back on the Fuller Digital Solutions live stream right after this.
Since 1976, Smith Vending Canteen has believed in quality products, fair prices, with excellent service. Vending services include 24-hour micro markets, office coffee, and healthy options. What you need when you need it with bottomless break room. Choice Plus is Canteen's nutritionist-designed offering of snack options. Our dedicated and experienced staff serves companies, businesses, schools, and organizations across counties in Iowa, Missouri, and Nebraska. Smith Vending is a proud supporter of Cardinal Athletics.
Together, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery are your top choice for all of your promotion needs. Whether you need screen printing or embroidery, trophies or signage, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery is your locally owned in-house answer. We pride ourselves on giving your business the highest quality promotional items with the personal attention you've come to expect. We promise you the best quality for the best price. Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery, your local answer. 1501 Zenith Drive, Sioux City.
Welcome back into Clarinda for the top of the second, where Harlan will be batting their 4, 5, and 6. Brett Hess, the first baseman, Hayden Soma, the catcher, and Joseph Rees, the DH, for Brandon Ernst, the pitcher today. First up, Brett Hess on the year. He has managed to play in 29 games, has 2 runs, 18 hits, 4 doubles, 2 triples, 30 RBIs, and is averaging a .212 on the year. His first ball in there is for a strike from Creighton Tuzio. Second ball is a ball. That is a ball from Creighton Tuzio. Count is now 2-1. As I mentioned earlier, the postseason play is coming up. Clarinda will be playing on the 9th of July, facing the winner of either West Central Valley or Red Oak. And then the winner of that game will face either Shenandoah or the winner of Missouri Valley and East Sac County in the district championship. So Clarinda's district looking a little on the lighter side, but then the sub-state will be most likely the Underwood baseball team, who I don't believe they didn't graduate a single player last year, as Creighton Tuzio gets the strikeout he wanted, and that will be, I believe, his third strikeout of the day, as that will be one out for Harlan. That will bring up Hayden Soma, the catcher. On the year, Soma has appeared in 29 games, has 2 runs, 18 hits, 4 doubles, 2 triples, and is averaging a .212 average. The first pitch is in there for a strike from Creighton Tuzio. As Soma swings and misses at the second, and the count will go to 0-2 early. Tuzio in this game, he normally likes to set his own pace. He really likes to move it really fast, get the batter really off balance, and that is in there for strike 3. That is Tuzio's 4th strikeout of the series. That'll bring up Joseph Rees, the designated hitter today for Brandon Ernst, who is on the mound. Rees so far this season has only appeared in 8 games, has 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 double, 5 RBIs, and is averaging only a .318. Tuzio's first pitch in there, inside for a ball. With Tuzio on the mound, Clarinda's normally not giving up a lot of defensive plays because he's normally striking out most of his batters that he has to face. As that is a drop pitch from Ryan Wagner for a strike. Tuzio's third pitch in there for strike 2. The count is now 1-2 for Rees, the designated hitter. Tuzio's 1-2. In there for strike 3 with Rees swinging on it. That'll be Tuzio's 5th strikeout of the day on only 6 appeared batters. Tuzio really looking forward to the rest of this game as we head to the bottom of the 2nd inning, where Clarinda will see their 5, 6, and 7. That'll be Court Neal, Caden Butt, and Aiden Sunderman. We'll be back on the Fuller Digital Solutions live stream right after this.
Welcome to your exclusive presentation of Clarinda Cardinal Athletics on Fuller Digital Solutions. Now we begin our live coverage and hope you enjoy the broadcast.
Welcome back into Clarinda, where the Cardinals and Harlan remain at 0, with Court Neal up to bat, and his first ball will be in there for a strike. Neal on the year has appeared in 22 games, has 14 runs, as he hits that to the shortstop, who is going to be able to make the play to Brett Hess, as that'll be Clarinda's first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Caden Butt, the center fielder for Clarinda, for their second batter of the inning. Butt on the year has 17 runs, 16 hits, 1 double, 2 triples, 8 RBIs, and is averaging a .250. Butt's first pitch in there for a strike. He will be down in the count early, 0-1. as that'll be a ball for Braden Ernst. It'll take the count to 1-1. That ball's dropped back, and for a ball, 2-1 is now the count for Caden Butt. That is in there for ball 3. 3-1 is the count for Caden Butt. He has the hitter's count now, looking to possibly swing here. As he does, it'll be a line drive to the center fielder, as it will get down and around him, but rounds first base and just stays there. That'll be a single for Caden Butt, as that'll bring up Aiden Sunderman, the left fielder. Aiden Sunderman on the year has 15 runs, 11 hits. He has no doubles, but he does have a home run, which occurred in the Shenandoah game, I believe. Not 100% sure on that one. And then 15 RBIs, and is averaging a 196 on the year. His first strike in there for his first pitch. Second pitch in there for a ball from Ernst. On the year, Ernst has appeared in 8 games, has a 6-2 record, has a .247 batting average, 43 hits allowed, 28 runs, has 14 errors, and it has an ERA of 2.18. As Aiden Sunderman is down in the count, 1-2. As that ball will be in there for a ball close to the strike zone, Aiden Sunderman will go to 2-2. Runner on first is Caden Butt. Sunderman hits that down the third base line. It gets away from the third baseman as Butt rounds second. Aiden Sunderman on first now, as that will bring up number 5, Karsten Beckel, the third baseman. Karsten Beckel on the year has appeared in 22 games, has 20 runs, 8 hits, 2 doubles, 6 RBIs, and has an average of 211. Looked as if the ball got away from Weston Rees there on the third base line, tried to make a diving play, but was unable to corral the ball, as that pitch will hit Karsten Beckel, which will load the bases for Kyle Wagner, the right fielder today, who is 9th in the batting order. Wagner on the year has appeared in 20 games, has 13 runs, 14 hits, 10 RBIs, and is averaging a .318. That first one is in there for a ball. Only one out here for the Cardinals on the bottom of the second. Bases loaded with Beckel on first, Aiden Sunderman on second, and Caden Butt on third. Wagner's second pitch in there for a ball. It'll go to 2-0. Wagner swings on it, and it is going to be strike one for Wagner in the first at-bat of this game. Wagner hits that to the pitcher. Ernst misses the second baseman's glove, and that will be 2 runs scored for Clarinda to get it going early with runners on first and second after the error from Ernst to the shortstop, I believe that was Colton Schneider. Good way for Clarinda to get that thing started here in the second inning with only 1 out. as that one is in there for strike one on Cole Baumgart. Earlier in the game, Cole Baumgart in his first at-bat managed to hit a single and was stranded as he was thrown out at second base on a double play. So that next one is in there for a ball. 1-1 is now Cole Baumgart's count. Next ball is in there for a strike. 1-2 is now the count for Baumgart. His runners on first and second. That is Beckel on second, Wagner on first. The 1-2 from Ernst. Baumgart pops it up on the right field line as it'll go out of play. First baseman Brett Hess tried to corral it, but it went over the fence before he was able to make a clear play. And the count will remain 1-2 for Baumgart. Ernst 1-2. In there for ball 2. 2-2 is now the count for Baumgart. And that is strike 3 on Cole Baumgart. It was on the outside of the strike zone, it looked like, and it was a nice pitch there from Ernst. And that'll bring up number 4, Ryan Wagner, the catcher. He lined out in his first appearance to the plate in this Harlan-Clarinda matchup. In there for ball 1 on Wagner's second appearance. Beckel takes off for third, as that'll be a line out from shortstop to first, and that will retire the inning for the Harlan Cyclones and the Clarinda Cardinals. Clarinda takes a 2-run lead there in the bottom of the second. We'll go to the top of the third after these messages. You're listening to the Fuller Digital Solutions live stream here in Clarinda.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. All with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Welcome back into Clarinda for the top of the third of this Hawkeye 10 matchup featuring the Clarinda Cardinals and the Harlan Cyclones. If you're just tuning in, Clarinda has taken a 2-run lead in the bottom of the second. They managed to get both of those runs previously. Up for the Harlan Cyclones next will be their 7, 8, 9, Landon Kaufman, Weston Rees, and Fox Argonsinger. Up to bat now is Landon Kaufman, the left fielder. Kaufman on the year has 30 runs, 21 hits, 3 doubles, 10 RBIs, and is averaging a .288. As that is strike 1 for Kaufman. Tuzio in that last inning managed to strike out 3 of the batters that were up to bat. as that is in there for strike two. Kaufman goes down early in the count. Tuzio really looking here to maybe force the ball outside to make him hit an off-balance swing. As he does, and that'll be ball one. Nice take there from Kaufman. Count is now 1-2 for Kaufman. As Kaufman swings on it, and that'll be strike three. That is Tuzio's first strikeout of the inning, and that will be his sixth strikeout of the day on just 7 batters. That brings up Weston Rees, the third baseman. On the year, Rees has had 15 runs, 13 hits, 2 doubles, 9 RBIs, and is averaging a 194 as he fouls that first pitch off from Creighton Tuzio. Strike two as Rees swings on it. Rees goes down early in the count, 0-2 now. Rees hits that one into the air to left fielder Aiden Sunderman. He gets under it and makes the play for out number 2 of the inning, as that will bring up Fox Argesinger, the right fielder. On the year, Argesinger, the 8th grader, has appeared in 10 games, has 6 runs, 2 hits, 1 RBI, and in those 10 games, he's averaged a 200. Tuzio's first pitch in there for a ball. That one in there for a strike. First one of the at-bat for Argesinger. Tuzio's 1-1. Hit on to the left fielder once again, Aiden Sunderman, who gets under it and makes the grab for the final out of the inning. That'll retire the half inning and take us to the bottom of the third, where we will see lined up for the Cardinals. It'll be the 3, 4, 5, Creighton Tuzio, Andrew Jones, and Court Neal. You're listening to the Fuller Digital Solutions live stream. We'll be back for the bottom of the third right after this.
Since 1976, Smith Vending Canteen has believed in quality products, fair prices, with excellent service. Vending services include 24-hour micro markets, office coffee, and healthy options. What you need when you need it with bottomless break room. Choice Plus is Canteen's nutritionist-designed offering of snack options. Our dedicated and experienced staff serves companies, businesses, schools, and organizations across counties in Iowa, Missouri, and Nebraska. Smith Vending is a proud supporter of Cardinal Athletics.
Together, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery are your top choice for all of your promotion needs. Whether you need screen printing or embroidery, trophies or signage, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery is your locally owned in-house answer. We pride ourselves on giving your business the highest quality promotional items with the personal attention you've come to expect. We promise you the best quality for the best price. Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery, your local answer, 1501 Zenith Drive, Sioux City.
Welcome back into Clarinda for this Hawkeye 10 matchup against Clarinda and the Harlan Cyclones. Clarinda managed to get a 2-run lead there in the bottom of the second, which forced a no-hit inning once again for the Harlan Cyclones in the top of the third. Andrew Jones is up to bat. In his first at-bat, it was a line out that ended the inning in the first, as that he wears, as Creighton Tuzio, as he wears that pitch, and he will take first. Creighton Tuzio in that first inning had the single, which he was stranded as his courteous runner, Caden Roop, which once again will happen. Caden Roop will take first base for the pitcher today, Creighton Tuzio, and that will bring up, this time, Andrew Jones. Jones in his first at-bat had a line out that ended the first inning for the Cardinals. He's looking to possibly get on base for the first time here today with a runner on first. As that first pitch is in there for a ball. Ernst's 1-0. In there for strike one. The count is now tied 1-1. Ernst checks Roop on first base. That'll be something that could happen again. Roop is known for his speed. He was on the state qualifying and school record distance medley relay. As he takes off, and Jones hits it high and manages to get the grab, the second baseman. That is Quinn Coasters, able to jump up into the air and grab it. That was a really impressive play, and Roop just took it on his own and just walked back to the second baseman to get the second out of the inning. There was no way he was going to make it back to first. He was already on the bag once Coasters made the grab. That'll bring up Court Neal, the second baseman today for the Cardinals. His previous at-bat was a line out in the second inning to start off the Cardinals. As he'll have it hit to the first baseman, he's able to corral it, Hess, and it gives it to Ernst to make the final out of the inning. Harlan manages to get out of that inning with no runs, unlike the last inning. That'll take us to the top of the fourth, where Harlan will see their 1, 2, and 3 hitters. You're listening to the Fuller Digital Solutions live stream here in Clarinda for this Hawkeye 10 matchup. We'll be back right after this.
Welcome to your exclusive presentation of Clarinda Cardinal Athletics on Fuller Digital Solutions. Now we begin our live coverage and hope you enjoy the broadcast.
Welcome back into Clarinda, where Harlan hits their 1, 2, 3 batters. That'll be Matthew Sorfondon, Quinn Coasters, and Colton Schneider. Up first will be Matthew Sorfondon, the center fielder for today. In his first at-bat, he was able to hit a 2-2 strikeout from Creighton Tuzio. That was Tuzio's first strikeout of the day. He's looking to build that lead on his strikeouts as he's able to get the first one in there for a strike. Tuzio on the day has a strikeout count of 6 so far, just in the top of the fourth. As that one is hit down the third base line to left fielder Aiden Sunderman. That is the first Cyclone hit of the day in the top of the fourth. That's the one thing that Harlan needed to get going. They had no hits so far, with Clarinda already having 2 runs on the board. And that'll bring up Quinn Coasters, the second baseman. In his first at-bat, he was able to strike out Tuzio's second strikeout of the day. He's looking to do that once again. Tuzio is on the mound as he checks the runner at first. That is Sorfondon. Tuzio is going to be a little beat up about that hit there. He was able to throw a no-hitter until the 4th inning, and he really wanted that one against the Harlan Cyclones. As that'll be his first pitch in there for strike one. Tuzio's pitch. Slider, Wagner misses it. He's just going to keep that one as Sorfondon takes off towards second to move him on the drop pitch from first to second. Now the runner for the Cyclones will be in scoring position if Coasters is able to get this on the ground in the outfield somewhere. Tuzio's 1-1 pitch is in there for strike 2 on Coasters. Coasters on the past 2 pitches from Tuzio has shown bunt, looking as if he's trying to at least maybe get Storfondon over to the third base bag to possibly score a run for the Cyclones. Tuzio's 1-2. Inside for ball 2. Was close to hitting Coasters there. As that is in there for ball 3 on Coasters. He's managed to make his way back in from being down 1-2 in the count. The count is now full. Coasters really looking to get this one into the outfield as Blue takes time. Tuzio's full count pitch. He's going to walk Coasters, and that'll put a runner on first and second for the Cyclones. That'll bring up Colton Schneider, the shortstop for today. I believe in his first at-bat, he was able to hit it to the shortstop, Cole Baumgarten, and was able to make the play on the first inning to get the last out of the inning. This will be his second at-bat today in the top of the 4th. As that'll be ball 1 on Schneider. As that is in there for strike 1 for Creighton Tuzio. The count is now 1-1 for Schneider and Tuzio. Runner in scoring position. Anything on the ground in the outfield could score as Schneider swings on it and goes down in the count 1-2 early. The 1-2 from Tuzio as the runner on third takes off. That's swung on to the right fielder, and it'll go foul. And that's a huge break for the Cardinals as Storfondon was taking off towards home already before the ball had even touched the ground. Huge break for the Cardinals as that'll remain, as the count remains 1-2 for Schneider, with runners remaining on first and second. Before the pitch, Storfondon had taken off and was looking to steal third. Tuzio's 1-2. In there for a ball. Count will be tied at 2s apiece. Both shortstop Cole Baumgart and Court Neal really playing with Storfondon there on second base. Really wanted to throw him out there. As that is in there for strike 3. As Tuzio manages to get the first out of the inning there. And that puts a little relief on him a little bit with 2 base runners and only 1 out instead of 0. That is Creighton Tuzio's 7th strikeout of the game today. That brings up Brett Hess, the first baseman. Hess's first pitch in there for a ball. Hess in his first at-bat struck out from Creighton Tuzio. Tuzio's pitch in there for a ball. Count goes 2-0 in favor of the batter. This would be a good one for Hess to maybe swing at and get something on the ground here for a base hit. Possibly move the base runners around and possibly score a run for the Cyclones. Swarfondon takes off. Ryan Wagner gets the bag, and it's going to be safe at third as both base runners managed to add to the bags. Swarfondon took off and was managed to steal it. Carson Beckel was able to corral it without letting the ball go into the outfield from the poor throw from Ryan Wagner. The count is now 2-1 for Hess, the first baseman, as he steps back into the batter's box to put both of these runners home if he's able to get something out into the outfield. Tuzio's pitch in there for strike two. That is outside for him a little bit, but they're still in the strike zone for Creighton Tuzio as the balls and strikes will be tied at 2 with only 1 out in the top of the fourth. Cardinals lead it 2-0. Hess steps back into the batter's box for his 4th time of the series. And Tuzio gets the strikeout for the 2nd out of the inning. He only needs 1 more to strand both of these runners on base. That'll bring up number 11, Hayden Soma, the catcher today for the Harlan Cyclones. And his first at-bat of the game came in only the 2nd inning and was one of Tuzio's 8 strikeouts of the day. As that is in there for strike 1. Tuzio able to get up into the count early. And there for strike 2. Nice pitch there from Creighton Tuzio. The curveball has really been able to work for him during this year, as Soma goes down early in his count once again, which happened earlier in the series. He was down 0-2. And Tuzio is able to get in there for strike 3 to get out of the inning with 2 base runners stranded for the Cyclones. Clarinda is going to be up next in the batting in the bottom of the 4th. They're due up for their 6, 7, 8. That'll be Caden Butt, Aiden Sunderman, and Karsten Beckel. Clarinda leads at 2-0 in the bottom of the 4th. You're listening to the Fuller Digital Solutions live stream. We'll be back right after this.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Welcome back into Clarinda for this Hawkeye 10 matchup with the Clarinda Cardinals leading 2-0 over the Harlan Cyclones early in the bottom of the 4th. Due up is Caden Butt, In his last series, he was able to manage to get a single and rounded his way around the bases to score one of the 2 runs that Clarinda has on the board so far. His first 2 pitches are in there for ball and ball. He will go up in the count early, 2-0. That is in there for strike 1 of Caden Butt and Ernst, first at bat of the bottom of the 4th inning. Butt hits a line drive to center field. He's able to get a single once again, as that'll be his 2nd hit of the day. Butt is now 2 for 2 on the day, and that'll bring up Aiden Sunderman. Sunderman in his last at-bat managed to hit a single as well and rounded his way around the bases for that 2nd run of the game. One of only 2 runs so far scored where Clarinda leads at 2-0. As that'll be strike 1 there for Aiden Sunderman. As Aiden Sunderman shows bunt, that'll be outside for a ball. Ernst on the mound so far has only managed to get 1 strikeout compared to Creighton Tuzio's 9 strikeouts. Sunderman bunts and goes foul. The count now goes to 1-2. But looked to take off there, but as it went foul, he realized and came right back to first. That's the one thing in this game. Both of these teams have really powerful hitters, and if one gets hot, it's pretty much game over. That's why Clarinda really wants to get these base runners into scoring position. As that is in there for ball 2. Count goes to 2-2 for Aiden Sunderman. But with a pretty average lead there on first base, may look to take off here, as he does not, and is tipped foul by Aiden Sunderman, the left fielder. The count remains 2-2. Sunderman tips it back once again, manages to stay into the count. It'll be 2-2. After going down early, he's managed to really stay into this one, looking for that 3rd ball to get to the full count of this series. As that is high for ball 3. Count goes full. There's no outs here, and there's 1 base runner on first base for the Cardinals. Cardinals lead at 2-0, bottom of the 4th. Ernst, 3-2, and he throws it over to first base, and Caden Butt able to get there back in time for the pickoff from Ernst. But most likely looking to take off here on this 3-2 pitch. Gets a sizable lead, and it'll be ball 4 for Aiden Sunderman. Once again, both of these two getting on base, which led to the 2 runs last time for the Cardinals. To bring up Karsten Beckel. In his last at-bat, he was hit by pitch and then stranded on second base as the inning ended. As it looks like we are going to take a break here for the infield to have a meeting. We'll be back for the Karsten Beckel at bat right after this.
Welcome to your exclusive presentation of Clarinda Cardinal Athletics on Fuller Digital Solutions. Now we begin our live coverage and hope you enjoy the broadcast.
All the infielders are back to their positions, and we are ready to play the bottom of this 4th inning. Karsten Beckel is due up. Mentioned before, he was hit by his pitch in his last at-bat and was stranded on second base, which ended the inning with a strikeout from the next few batters. He shows ball. Caden Butt takes off for third base, and he is able to get there in time as both runners will advance bases. They'll be on second and third now. Aiden Sunderman there on second. Karsten Beckel up 1-0 in the count so far on Ernst. The 1-0. In there for strike one. Count remains 1-1 now. Anything on the ground into the outfield could possibly extend this as Beckel swings on it hard and misses. His count will go to 1-2. I was saying there before, anything into the outfield will score at least one. Sunderman in there on second base does have some wheels and may be able to get in there for that fourth run. Beckel swings on it for strike three as Ernst gets his second strikeout of the day. And that'll bring up number 16, the right fielder, Kyle Wagner. In his last at-bat, he would manage to get on base on the fielder's choice. He has runners in scoring position and only one out. Looking to possibly get something into play here for the Cardinals. First pitch in there for a strike from Ernst. What a nice pitch there to start off the at-bat for Wagner. As that next pitch is in there for a ball on Kyle Wagner. 1-1 now for the second at-bat from this right fielder. In there for strike two. Manages to go down in the count early. Ernst up. Looking to finally get this second out with runners in scoring position. Huge moment here for Harlan. These next couple of pitches get out of the inning with no runs scored. Wagner hits it to the shortstop. Play is going to be at home, and he will be out at home. That is Caden Butt. And Kyle Wagner will get on first base with the fielder's choice. There will be runners at the corners now. And with two outs, that'll bring up shortstop Cole Baumgart. Will go back to the top of the batting order. In his first at-bat, he managed to get a single and was stranded. And then his second at-bat, he struck out. This will be his third at-bat of the day, with runners on the corners looking to possibly hit something down and get a single or anything and get on base and score another run for the Cardinals. Ernst's first pitch, and it looks like we're going to have a timeout. That'll be Hayden Soma, the catcher, going to go have a conversation on the mound with Braden Ernst so far today. Only allowed 4 hits so far. Few base runners on walks and hit by pitches. Wagner there on first has managed to get on both times with a fielder's choice. And he tries to take second, and he will get out for the third out of the inning as Harlan is able to get out of the bottom of the fourth with no runners, as they had Cardinals left 2 stranded on with runners on the corners. You're listening to the Fuller Digital Solutions live stream. Clarinda leads at 2-0 over the Harlan Cyclones. We'll be back for the top of the 5th right after this.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. All with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Welcome back into Clarinda for the top of the 5th inning for the Harlan Cyclones. Excuse me, I was trying to figure out if that was the 4th or 5th inning there. Was not 100% sure. Due up for Harlan is number 16, Joseph Rees, a designated hitter. In his first at-bat, he managed to strike out from Creighton Tuzio, one of his 9 on the day, as his first pitch is in there for a strike. Second one in there for a ball. 1-1 is now the count for Rees, that designated hitter. Tuzio's 1-1. High for a ball. 2-1's the count now for Rees, the designated hitter. Rees hitting for the pitcher today, Brandon Ernst. He's managed to throw only a 4-hit game off 2 strikeouts, as that is a low and outside pitch from Creighton Tuzio to go into the batter's advantage of a 3-1 count. Rees looking here to possibly get on base with this. Looking for a swing here, possibly. As he does, it'll be strike 2 from Rees. It'll be a full count now. Harlan, no sense of urgency here yet. Only the top of the 5th, but would like to probably get a run or two in one of these next 2 innings. That one is hit high into the right field. Wagner runs on it, and he's able to make the grab for the first out of the inning for the Cardinals. And that'll bring up next for the Harlan Cyclones, Landon Kaufman, the left fielder. So far, he's been able to strike out in this game. Like I mentioned earlier, Creighton Tuzio is one of his 9 strikeouts so far in this game. That one is hit on to the center fielder, Caden Butt. High drive, and it is out for number 2. And that'll bring up number 17, Weston Rees, the third baseman. In his first at-bat, he flew out in the 3rd inning. Looking to possibly get something going here with the 2-out rally for the Harlan Cyclones. Tuzio's pitch. And there for strike 1. Two strikes right in a row for Creighton Tuzio. Looking to end this inning quickly with no batters on. If he's able to get this last one in here for a strike, looking to probably throw something outside. And he does, and that'll be ball 1 for Tuzio. Count is now 1-2. And that is in there for ball 2. The count goes even at 2s. This is the big moment for Tuzio to possibly get out of this inning. Needs to strike this one, put him in the strike zone here to not be in the nervous situation of a full count. And that is swung on, and that'll be strike 3 for Creighton Tuzio on his 11th strikeout of the day. That'll bring up Clarinda's next batters, and that'll be, I believe, Baumgart will remain as batting because Kyle Wagner was thrown out in that last inning. It'll be Baumgart, Ryan Wagner, and Creighton Tuzio. You're listening to the Fuller Digital Solutions live stream on the KMA X Stream. Clarinda leads it 2-0 in the bottom of the 5th. We will be back for that right after this.
Since 1976, Smith Vending Canteen has believed in quality products, fair prices, with excellent service. Vending services include 24-hour micro markets, office coffee, and healthy options. What you need when you need it with bottomless break room. Choice Plus is Canteen's nutritionist-designed offering of snack options. Our dedicated and experienced staff serves companies, businesses, schools, and organizations across counties in Iowa, Missouri, and Nebraska. Smith Vending is a proud supporter of Cardinal Athletics.
Together, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery are your top choice for all of your promotion needs. Whether you need screen printing or embroidery, trophies or signage, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery is your locally owned in-house answer. We pride ourselves on giving your business the highest quality promotional items with the personal attention you've come to expect. We promise you the best quality for the best price. Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery, your local answer, 1501 Zenith Drive, Sioux City.
Welcome back in here to Clarinda, where it is the bottom of the 5th inning. Clarinda leads it 2-0 over the Harlan Cyclones. This one's shaping up to be a good finish here in this Hawkeye 10 matchup. Up to bat now will be the 1-2-3 batters for the Clarinda Cardinals. It'll be Cole Baumgart, Ryan Wagner, and Creighton Tuzio. Up first is Cole Baumgart. In his last 2 at-bats, he's managed to get a single and a strikeout. He is 1-2 on the day. This will be his second appearance of this third at-bat, as he was up to bat this last time, but Kyle Wagner was thrown out on second base, as his count will be 1-1 now. Baumgart hits that one deep high to the center fielder, and that will be caught. Nice grab there from Matthew Sorfondon for the first out of the inning for the Harlan Cyclones. That will bring up number 4, Ryan Wagner. So far in this game, he has lined out twice. One out for the Cardinals. First pitch to Ryan Wagner in there for a ball. Count will go to 1-0. Nothing really exciting here since the second inning, where Clarinda scored 2 runs off of a single from Caden Butt and Aiden Sunderman. It's really become a defensive battle between these two squads here. 2 of the top teams in the Hawkeye 10. Really looking to get another win here. So far, Clarinda is the Hawkeye 10 champion with that 17-1 conference record. Harlan is that one loss, and Clarinda's really bitter about it. They really want to get that win over Harlan to at least split the series of the season. As that is in there for ball 3 on Ryan Wagner. The count goes to 3-1. As that is strike 2 for Ryan Wagner. It is now a full count. If you want a little historical, Harlan is 29-3 in this series, as that has popped up to the second baseman, who is able to make the grab. That is Quinn Coasters, as that will be the out number 2 for the Cardinals in this 5th inning. That'll bring up number 34, Creighton Tuzio, the pitcher and designated hitter of the day. He has managed to get on base 2 times. He is 2 for 2 and looks to get that third one here today. He will go down in the count early 0-1. As I was saying, Harlan is 29-3 in the historical matchups on the Varsity-bound website. Clarinda's last win came last year on June 29th with an 8-5 victory in the doubleheader, where Harlan took the next game and then took the first game of the series this year, which was a 7-5 win. As that is in there for ball 2 on Tuzio. He managed to get back into it, which is now a tied pitchers batters count. That's hit foul from Creighton Tuzio to the right side and is able to get out of the arena and back to a 2-2 count for Tuzio and Ernst. As that is strike 3 for Creighton Tuzio, and Ernst gets out of the inning with Clarinda not being able to get on base at all. That'll take us to the top of the 6th, where Harlan will look at getting some runs here. That'll bring up their 8, 9, and 1 hitters. They'll look to get back on track and possibly get back into this one. Clarinda leads at 2-0. You're listening to the Fuller Digital Solution live stream. We'll be back right after this.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. All with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
Welcome back here into Clarinda for the Hawkeye 10 matchup. Clarinda leads over Harlan right now 2-0 in the top of the 6th. Creighton Tuzio has managed to throw a very nice game here. I believe he has only allowed 1 hit so far, as Harlan looking to get something on the board here. Haven't been able to so far. 2-0. Haven't had a run since the 2nd inning, which was runs from Clarinda, which was Caden Butt and Aiden Sunderman. Up to bat now is Weston Reeves, a third baseman. One attempt so far today was a fly out to center field, as he'll go down in the count early to 0-2. My apologies. That is Fox Argasinger, the right fielder, who also fly out in this last at bat. Tuzio's pitch on the 0-2, looking to get something outside to make him swing, and it's high for a ball. 2-1 is the count now. Harlan next week will go on to play Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Friday being the first of district against Carroll. Monday will be Council Bluffs Jefferson. Wednesday will be Council Bluffs Lincoln. Looking to go 3-0 for Harlan on that week, as Creighton Tuzio gets another strikeout of the day to start the inning on the top of the 6th. That'll be the first one. It'll bring up number 25, Matthew Sorfondon, back to the top of the order, center fielder. So far in the game, he has had a strikeout and another strikeout, I believe. Tuzio's pitch. Fouled back. 0-1 is now the count for Sorfondon. Tuzio's pitch down, and which makes Sorfondon swing at it. That'll be 0-2 now. Clarinda this week will travel to Iowa Western to play Lewis Central in their final Hawkeye 10 matchup. This included as one of their last 2 matchups. Clarinda so far in the season 17-1, winning the Hawkeye 10. Next week they'll go on to play either Red Oak or West Central Valley here in Clarinda on the 9th of July. That should be a fun one to enjoy, as that it goes behind the batter for second ball of the series. Clarinda really looking to make a run this year. They're 19-3 so far. This could be a really enjoyable team to watch in the postseason. With Creighton Ducey on the mound, they seem unstoppable. As that one is popped up, looks like it may come back here. It goes over us, and that'll be 2-2 will remain as the count. Duzio's 2-2. Hit on to the right fielder, Kyle Wagner. He tracks it, and he will get the out for the second out of the inning. And that will bring up Quinn Coasters, the second baseman. He managed to get on his last at-bat on a walk. He was on a full count. Tuzio managed to get that fourth one in there to walk Coasters. Looking to get something on base here. Harlan really needs something to get going. They don't want to really rely on that 7th inning to really have anything. It's really a nervous situation when you go into the 7th inning and you haven't been able to get a run yet, as Coasters gets hit by the pitch. He wears it, but the umpire said he did bunt, so he said he did swing, so that will be a strike on him. And that will not be a hit by pitch. And he will go down in the count 0-1. Tuzio's pitch. In there for strike 2. Tuzio managing really to get around in the strike zone today. He's had a lot of batters confused, conbobbled, off balance. As that one is in there for a ball. 1-2 is now the count. Tuzio shaking off 2 of his pitches. Umpire takes time. That's the one thing about Creighton Tuzio. He really manages to get around the strike zone, wants to throw his own pitches. As he throws some heat, and that'll be out. That'll be Tuzio's another strikeout for him. And we will go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Clarinda leads it 2-0. Big situation coming up in the top of the 7th for Harlan. Big inning as well for Harlan to get out of here. You're listening to the Fuller Digital Solutions live stream here in Clarinda. Clarinda leads it 2-0 over the Harlan Cyclones. We'll be back after this.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Since 1976, Smith Vending Canteen has believed in quality products, fair prices, with excellent service. Vending services include 24-hour micro markets, office coffee, and healthy options. What you need when you need it with bottomless break room. Choice Plus is Canteen's nutritionist-designed offering of snack options. Our dedicated and experienced staff serves companies, businesses, schools, and organizations across counties in Iowa, Missouri, and Nebraska. Smith Vending is a proud supporter of Cardinal Athletics.
Welcome back to Clarinda, the Municipal Stadium, home of Epperly Field. It is the bottom of the 6th inning. Clarinda leads it 2-0. They're due up for their 4, 5, and 6. First up to bat will be Andrew Jones, number 25, the first baseman. So far in the game, he's lined out twice, looking to maybe get on base here in this bottom of the 6th. Harlan really needs to get out of this inning to possibly manage to either tie it or, get the lead here in the top of the 7th. Not really something that Harlan wanted to do here in this game. Haven't been able to score so far. The last score did come in the bottom of the 2nd, so this game has not been the best to watch, but it has been a very good defensive battle, very good pitching battle from both of these guys, Creighton Tuzio and Braden Ernst. Ernst pitch in there finally for a strike. The count is now 3-1. Andrew Jones was given the red light there, probably not to swing, as that'll be ball 4, as Ernst will walk another batter, as Jones will get on first base for the first batter of the series of this bottom of the 6th. That'll bring up Court Neal, the second baseman so far in the game. He has also lined out twice, looking to get something going here for the Cardinals, get a runner in scoring position, and take over the game. Outside for a ball. That'll be the first one on Court Neal in his 3rd at-bat of the day. As that is strike 1. 1-1 is the count now for Court Neal, the second baseman. Neal shows bunt. He does. It goes to the pitcher. Jones is able to get the second cleanly, and Neal is out at first for the first out of the inning. Runner on second base now. That'll bring up Caden Butt, the center fielder. So far in the game, he has managed to get on base both times. Was one of the only runs that Clarinda has, as he singled in the 2nd inning and was able to make it all the way around the bases to get that first run of the game. Butt's first pitch, and he wears it, and he will take his bag and be on first base. It'll be runners on first and second, which will bring up Aiden Sunderman, the left fielder. Aiden so far has been able to get on base both times, but only has 1 hit. He was walked in his last at-bat and was able to get a single and make it all the way around the bases for the second run of the Cardinals for this game today. And excuse me if I've been wrong for a little while. I believe it was just this inning, but we do have a new pitcher on the mound. It is Quinn Coasters, the second baseman. Not sure who is on second base now, but I will try and figure that out here. As that is strike 1 for Aiden Sunderman. He goes down in the count early, 0-1. As that is strike 2 for Aiden Sunderman. He goes down in the count early, 0-2. As looks like they may have switched it around a little bit. Kaufman was the left fielder earlier. Now he is the second baseman. First stayed the same. That is still Hess. Shortstop. That is still Colton Schneider. As an outside pitch, it'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes for Aiden Sunderman. Only 1 out here in Clarinda. Runners on first and second for the Cardinals. Sunderman fouls that one back outside of the field of play, and the count will remain 2-2. Going to get something to extend this lead here with Andrew Jones in scoring position. That'll bring up Karsten Beckel, the third baseman, after the strikeout of Aiden Sunderman. Runners on first and second remain, and that hits Karsten Beckel on the head. And not sure what the ruling is there. Coach Eberle will have a talk with the umpire. I believe Beckel did swing at it. He was showing bunt. Eberle just wanted to have a talk there about the strike that was called. It did hit Beckel in the head, but he was showing bunt, so it will be a strike. Runners will remain on first and second. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th for the Cardinals. Beckel once again shows bunt, but it is outside for a ball. And that is a strike in there for Karsten Beckel. It is 2-1 here in Clarinda. As Beckel fouls this one back. Two and two for Karsten Beckel. As that is in there for a ball. It'll now be a full count, full everything here in Clarinda. Down to the wire here for Harlan. Really need to get this last out here and maybe score some runs to maybe get back into this thing at the top of the 7th. As he does, and that'll be strikeout for a new pitcher on the mound. Quinn Coasters, the second baseman, moved to pitcher. As we are going to the top of the 7th, where Harlan really needs to get something going here. This is their last and final chance to put some runs on the board. It'll be up for them. They will have, I believe it may be their 4, 5, and 6, but we will have to see. Not 100% sure on that. But you are listening to the 4 Digital Solutions live stream. Clarinda leads at 2-0. We're headed to the top of the 7th. I'm Alex Liss. I'll be back after this.
Together, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery are your top choice for all of your promotion needs. Whether you need screen printing or embroidery, trophies or signage, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery is your locally owned in-house answer. We pride ourselves on giving your business the highest quality promotional items with the personal attention you've come to expect. We promise you the best quality for the best price. Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery, your local answer. 1501 Zenith Drive, Sioux City.
Welcome back in here to Clarinda. Big moment here for the Harlan Cyclones. Need to get some runs scored, or Creighton Tuzio will get out of this with another win on the season if he manages. He is so far 8-0. Colton Schneider, the shortstop, up to bat for the Harlan Cyclones. And he is strike one. That ball was a little outside, but the umpire called it a strike. Tuzio's second pitch. Down low. 1-1 is now the count for Schneider. So far in the game, Schneider is 0 for 2. He lined out in his first at-bat and struck out in his second. Schneider hits that to the shortstop, Cole Baumgart. He's able to corral it and make the play at first. Over there is Andrew Jones, as that is a first out. 2 outs away for the Cardinals from their 18th conference win of the season. Creighton Tuzio remains on the mound. He's pitched a very good game. He's pitched a nice game so far. I believe he's only given up one hit. And that came on a ball that was right on the foul line, but it managed to stay fair. Tuzio's pitch. In there for a ball high. Up to bat now is Brett Hess, the first baseman so far on the day. He is 0 for 2 on 2 strikeouts. Tuzio's pitch. In there for strike one. 1-1 is the count. Tuzio's second is a strike. 1-2 now for Hess and Tuzio. Hess, the first baseman, able to get in some of these defensive plays here today, which remained wide. It was 2-0. Hits foul. Count remains 1-2 for Hess and Tuzio. Big moment here for Tuzio, really wanting to seal this off. This may be his last regular season appearance, as we are getting very much close to the district play that is happening next Tuesday. Tuzio's pitch. Strike three. And that is one of many strikeouts today from Creighton Tuzio. You will be able to find the official stats there at the end of the day from on KMAland.com. One more out here for the Cardinals to get out of this 2-0 game against the Harlan Cyclones. Tuzio's first pitch. Inside for a ball. Close to hitting Hayden Soma, the catcher, so far in this game. Soma I believe he was the one that was able to get on base. I'm not 100% sure on that one, as that is strike one. The count is now 1-1 for the Soma Tuzio appearance today. Tuzio's third pitch. In there for strike two. 1-2 is now the count. Tuzio is now one strike away from getting his 9th win on the season. The pitch. Hit foul. Someone trying to stay into this one, wanting to get on base. Maybe start something up for the Cyclones. Never too late when it's the last batter. Cyclones really need to get something here. Tuzio's 1-2. Hit hard. It'll drop to the right fielder, Kyle Wagner, able to get another single, as that'll be Creighton Tuzio's that'll be a second hit of the day in this no-run game. That'll bring up number 16, Joseph Rees, the designated hitter for Brandon Ernst, the pitcher, who pitched all the way up until the 5th inning, then was relieved by Quinn Coasters, the second baseman, switched to pitcher. Tuzio's first pitch of the at-bat, in there for a ball. Tuzio goes down early, 1-0. 2 outs. Hayden Soma, the catcher, on first. Looking to be one of the runs that could bring the deficit down. Tuzio's pitch. In there for a strike. Reese swung on. 1-1 is now the count. Tuzio checks Soma on first. The pitch. Hit foul. It'll go out of play. As it drops over in the audience watching today. Count is now 1-2. Tuzio is now once again one strike away from putting this one away. Soma on first. Tying run up to bat now. That one is hit foul out of play. Reed's really staying into this one. The designated hitter today looking to get something on, advance his runner. Needs something to happen for the Cyclones. He hits this one, popped up the second baseman. Court Neal's tracking it down. He makes the grab, I believe. He runs into Kyle Wagner, as that one should do it for the Cardinals. And that is the end of the game. Clarinda wins it 2-0 here for their 18th conference win. I'll be back for a little stat and post-game analysis right after this.
Welcome to your exclusive presentation of Clarinda Cardinal Athletics on Fuller Digital Solutions. Now we begin our live coverage and hope you enjoy the broadcast.
Welcome back. For Clarinda wins it 2-0 over the Harlan Cyclones for the 18th win of the season. Harlan, their final game of the week. Clarinda has one more Hawkeye 10 game. That'll be this Friday. Lewis Central, they will have to play at Iowa Western. That'll be a big game as well. Clarinda managed to get on with Sunderman and Caden Butt. They were the two lone runs today. Creighton Tuzio had a great outing, only allowed 2 hits, I believe. And this will be a one for the books here. Clarinda wins it 2-0. I hope you enjoy your 4th of July coming up. I am Alex List. Thank you for listening to this Hawkeye 10 matchup. We appreciate your viewer and listening. Thank you for your time.